In a world where everything is getting bigger, faster, and more complicated, sometimes the smallest things carry the biggest impact. Just take a look at this incredible creation, a bright sky blue, vintage-style micro-camper attached to a tricycle. It's a perfect example of simplicity meeting imagination, a vehicle that's not just a mode of transport but a symbol of freedom, creativity, and sustainable living. At first glance, this tiny camper instantly grabs attention with its vibrant sky blue color. The body has smooth, curved edges that give it a retro, almost 1970s vibe. The exterior panels are made of lightweight metal with silver aluminum trim that outlines every edge beautifully. The camper's front section curves gently over the trike frame, giving it that distinctive mini motorhome look, even though it's fully human-powered. It's not just a camper, it's like a small dream on 3 wheels. Look closer, and you'll see a small rectangular window on the side with cream-colored curtains, swaying softly inside. That little detail adds a homely touch. It makes you imagine someone sitting inside, maybe reading a book, sipping coffee, or simply resting after a long ride. There's also a smaller window above, most likely for ventilation and a bit of natural light inside the sleeping area. Together, these windows make the camper feel less like a vehicle and more like a cozy personal cabin on wheels. The tricycle part is just as impressive. Painted in the same matching shade of sky blue, it connects seamlessly to the camper body. The handlebars have a simple chrome finish, and the front wheel is slightly larger than the back pair, giving better control and balance. You can imagine pedaling it slowly through a forest path or down a quiet coastal road, with nothing but the sound of nature around you. It's peaceful, it's slow, and it's completely eco-friendly. Now imagine stepping inside this tiny camper. You push open that narrow, curved door and step into a miniature home that's been designed with absolute cleverness. The space inside is small, yes, but every inch is used smartly. To your left, there's likely a compact sleeping area, a single bed that stretches from wall to wall. Above it, that front curved section of the camper probably extends over the trike's frame, offering just enough headroom to sit or lie down comfortably. The bed might fold into a small seating area when not in use, allowing space to relax, write, or eat. On the opposite side, near the back, there might be a tiny shelf or countertop where essentials can be stored, maybe a camping stove, a water bottle, or a few cooking supplies. Some versions of campers like this even include small hidden compartments under the floor or seating area to store food, tools, or extra clothes. The interior walls are likely painted in a light color, probably white or cream, to make the small space feel more open and bright. Natural light pours in through those small windows, giving the entire cabin a warm and welcoming atmosphere. Even though it's minimal, everything inside has a purpose. The design encourages a slower way of living, one that values the journey as much as the destination. You can picture yourself waking up to the sound of birds, opening the curtain, and seeing sunlight filtering through the trees. There's no rush, no noise, no stress, just you, your little camper trike, and the open road ahead. Outside, the surroundings in the image add to the story. The camper is parked on a quiet dirt path surrounded by tall trees with thick trunks and hanging branches. To the right, there's a simple tire swing, a touch of nostalgia that completes the peaceful, almost dreamlike scene. It reminds you of childhood summers, when life was slower and simpler, when the outdoors felt like home. This kind of camper isn't built for speed or luxury, it's built for freedom. It's made for those who want to escape the city, live minimally, and experience the world at their own pace. It's for adventurers who believe you don't need a huge RV or expensive van to explore. You just need imagination, creativity, and a willingness to live differently. The tricycle setup also makes it completely sustainable: no fuel, no pollution, and no engine noise. Just pure, clean pedal power. In many ways, this tiny camper on a trike represents a shift in how people think about travel and living. With rising housing costs and environmental concerns, designs like this show what's possible when we think outside the box. It could easily serve as a mobile home for someone who values independence, or a weekend escape for someone who loves nature. It could even be a lifesaver for someone without shelter, small, mobile, and protective against the elements. And the craftsmanship behind it deserves appreciation too. From the smooth aluminum framing to the perfect curve of the camper roof, everything looks carefully designed. Even the smallest details, like the chrome trim around the windows and the secure latch on the door, show that this isn't just a DIY project, it's art on wheels. The balance between the trike and camper is beautifully achieved, allowing it to move without tipping or feeling heavy. The rear wheels provide stability, while the front gives steering control. It's functional and stylish all at once. Imagine riding it through a forest trail at sunset. The soft golden light hits the blue camper walls, turning them almost turquoise as the shadows of trees dance across its sides. You stop near a small clearing, park the trike, and open the back window to let in the evening breeze. Maybe you set up a small lantern inside and prepare a simple meal on a portable stove. The smell of pine and campfire fills the air. You settle into your tiny camper, safe and content, knowing that you carry your little world with you wherever you go. That's the true charm of a creation like this. It's not about luxury, it's about connection. Connection to the outdoors, to simplicity, to a slower rhythm of life. It's about realizing that you don't need a mansion or a car to feel rich. Sometimes all you need is a small space, a few wheels, and the courage to explore. Whether you're camping by the beach, in a forest, or near a quiet town, this little blue camper trike could be your gateway to endless adventures. And beyond its beauty, it sends a powerful message: sustainability doesn't have to be boring. It can be creative, colorful, and full of personality. This trike camper is proof that design and purpose can come together to create something truly special: a home, a bike, and a dream, all in one. So next time you see something like this, don't just see a tiny camper, see the story it carries. See the idea that freedom doesn't come from how much you own, but from how far you can go with what little you have. In the end, this sky blue trike camper is more than just a vehicle. It's a reminder that the world is still full of wonder, and adventure can start with just 3 wheels, a pedal, and an open heart.